The door is locked, so you can either try and smash it down with a strength roll, or you can try and pick the lock, or a third thing if you can think of something fun.
And so I'm in like a locked room.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
There is a window, but it's quite high up.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try to pick the lock.
Okay. You can give me a lock-picking roll.
Great.
Or a locksmith roll, I should say.
Yeah. 47 and... Oh, I don't have any locksmith.
Yeah, you just look at it and go, you don't know.
Alright, I try to push the door in.
Okay. Give me a strength roll, and I'll need a hard success.
Okay, alright. That's a 33 on a 50.
So you've just fallen short. You just 8 off. So you can spend 8 luck to make that a hard success, and then you'll be able to knock the door down.
Yeah, I'll spend 8 luck. It's fine.
Done. Okay. So, yeah, describe to me how you kick this door down.
Alright, so I'm trying to be quiet. So I sort of elbow nudge it open. Really nudge it open. And then I just give it a few more goes, and it sort of gives way a little bit, and I sort of creak my way through this broken door.
And you enter this main room, and you can see in the main room, it's sort of set up. There's a kitchen, like a little kitchenette area. There's a few beds that are lined up on the other side of the room. The door leading outside is wide open. And you can see that, there's sort of like bits of food and stuff all over the place. It smells really bad. There's no shower or anything like that. But yeah, at the moment, there's no one in this room. You can hear a commotion outside, though. You start to hear this commotion outside. It's almost as if someone's running.
I get closer to the door and look outside.
You can see a man. He's the guy you saw during the kidnapping, the one that was covered in blood.
Okay.
He's running back towards the house, and he looks terrified.
I run out the door. I bail.
And he sort of stops and goes, "Wait, what are you doing?"
I keep running.
"Don't you know what's out there?"
I'm leaving.
Fuck. No! He's going to try and run after you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your movement?
Movement? 9.
MOB. 9. Oh, you're very quick. Okay.
I'm running.
So his move... Yeah, you're faster than this guy. So you just... He's not as fast as you, so you're very quick. So you're running through the trees. So you can see that you're in a clearing at the moment, so you can sort of see it's pretty clean, but you can see like a tree line about 50 to 100 meters away. You running for that?
Yeah, I'm running. Let's go.
Okay. All right, you're running. Give me a constitution roll first to see how you go. I don't know how fit you are.
Oh, I rolled a 90.
Ooh, okay.
Over 75.
All right,
that's a fail.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. He also failed his con roll, so that's all good. So you're both just as unfit as each other. So you're starting to run through this overgrowth. It's long grass, but you can sort of you manage to keep your balance as you're running through. You're probably feeling a bit malnourished. You haven't really had a good meal in a long time, but you're just going. He's trying to chase up. He's like, "No, stop! Please come back! It's not safe!" As he's running after you. As you approach the tree line, give me a spot hidden roll.
Alright. Ooh, a 9.
I think you passed.
Passed. Yeah.
Yeah. Just beyond the tree line, you can see these 2 yellow eyes staring at you.
That's not ideal.
It's not ideal. What do you do?
I think I get scared and I go to the half-dead kidnapper man. I'm like, there's eyes out there.
Yeah, so you stop and you feel yourself being like arms grabbing around you as it's this guy. He's like, "Fucking don't, fucking quick! It's right there!"
What is wrong with this place? Why is there eyes out there?
I don't fucking know what the fuck it is. Let's go. We gotta go. Now, on your way back, I'm gonna need a power roll. And I'll need a hard success.
No, it's just a success.
Okay. So, what happens is, as you're sort of hurriedly running back, you blink, and then you see yourself standing between you and the house, about 10 meters away from where you are. And you probably stop. You see this kidnapper is like looking at you like, why'd you stop? But you're just sort of frozen as you, but it's like you, but you've been dead for 50 years. Like, you're old and decrepit, and your hair is graying, and you can see this green goo coming out, and you sort of stop, and it just sort of looks at you, and it gives you like this sinister grin, and then the next minute, it sort of apparates right in front of you, and it puts its gross, green, wet, sweaty hands out, and it grabs your mouth, and it pulls almost unnaturally. You can't feel this, but it's not painful. It's just this sensation of your jaw being ripped open, and this thing puts its head into your own head, and then starts to pull itself inside. You just feel like you're almost like you're choking on this body, this version of you, as it sort of tries to push its way inside of you, and you probably fall over due to this feeling. You lose balance as this thing continues to crawl inside of you. You don't know how it's doing it. You're thinking anything of it, as you could probably just see in the corner of your eye. Your vision is almost covered by this creature. You see its belly, and then its butt, and then its legs sort of crawling in. You probably see the kidnapper like looking at you in horror, and then just continuing the run. And then as this thing finally like gets inside of you, you just sort of feel really bloated, and then everything goes black. And you wake up, and it's daylight. It's bright, and you're in the middle of the forest. And you see Noddy, your driver, and he says, "Hey, Jen, you all right?"
Nobby, I am literally not all right. I just saw myself. Things aren't going well, Nobby. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah. He helps you up. He offers a hand. And he helps you get up off the ground. And he says, It's okay, miss. Noddy will look after you. We've come with me. We'll look after you. And he sort of grabs you. And you just sort of feel this, you almost feel calm. Like all your stresses from before, they're all washed away as this man sort of holds you. And, like almost like a father to a child. And then says, no, come with me. We'll take you somewhere safe. And he leads you into the forest. The next thing you remember, you are in a room, some sort of room. You can't move your hands because they're tied behind your back, and your legs are also tied, and you're sort of tied to this post thing that sort of, you can see it connected to the roof. If you look up, then you probably feel the bolts that are connecting it to the floor. And you probably can hear you hear a few things. You can hear heavy breathing behind you, and in front of you it's dark. It's very dark, but you can just sort of see the outline of two other figures on the other side of the room, and they're also sitting themselves propped up on pillars. You can probably assume that they're also tied up. One looks really small, like a child, and one looks big, like a man. And they're both sort of silent and not really moving. And yeah, you feel really weak. But yeah, you do hear this breathing behind you. What do you do?
I check if I can get out of these ropes that are tying me up.
All right. I will need a dexterity roll, and I'll need a hard success.
Just a regular success.
Yeah, so you're not able to free yourself. Not right now, at least.
Okay.
And you just hear behind you. You hear,
"It's quite all right. There's no need to fret."
I ask who's talking to me. Who are you? Who's talking?
"Just a humble servant of our good Lord."
I'm literally not Catholic. Who are you?
"I was once Catholic. A long, long time ago.
Who are you?
The name's Joseph.
Why are we here, Joseph?
To serve our Lord."
Who are these other people tied up?
You don't need to know that. But just know that you will be joining them soon.
Joseph, I'm literally not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be at a party this weekend. My dad was going to pay money to get me out of here. Can you loosen these ropes?
No.
Please. I think the Lord wants you to loosen these ropes a little bit.
No. I'm not going to do that either.
They're hurting my hands.
you feel some fabric being shoved into your mouth.
You will not feel pain for long. We go down to the lake tonight, and you will meet our God.
I'm aiming for Sydney's leg.
You hit him, and you hear the sounds of bones cracking. Laurie, you've got to help me, please!
We are not fucking mates.
Darren, what are you doing? He's a criminal, I need to arrest him!
I don't give a fuck. Everyone's going to calm down right now.
You have to get me out of here. The things, they'll come back.
What things?
The things in the night, they fucking killed Chris.
What were they?
You want to get back at Sydney too, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but I need him fucking alive, mate.
It sounds like the girl's been taken by whatever things took everyone else.
Sounds like they're nocturnal creatures, so our best chance of success might be just to use the daylight now and go after them.
I don't think any of you know how to get back to town, do you? So I'm going to go find the girl, and you can stay here, and I'll come back when I find her.
She will say, every man for themselves, and walk out.
And you hear him screaming, "Fuck! Fuck you! Fuck you!" The Fumbled Anthology presents Amidst the Ancient Trees, a Call of Cthulhu 7th edition scenario written by Matthew Sanderson, starring Kelly Ann as postgraduate botanist, Josephine Woodley, Liam Braid as schoolteacher, Darren Frost, Danica Nowakowski as criminal, Laurie Smith, and Jan Rodger as Sir Dr. Bernard Clive. Introducing Alanna Dushani as Jane Strong. Alex Green is the keeper of arcane lore, and everyone else. Chapter 8: The M Word. Yeah, so you continue on the path. That was very, very eventful, wasn't it?
A whole lot of hoo-ha for learning not much.
Not much, no.
All we learned is Laurie is dodgy as shit.
Oh yeah, now who's involved in a secret gang?
You already
You learned some Laurie lore.
you already knew that. Laurie was a black sheep in your class, you know that.
Yeah.
Alright, so you continue down the path in the direction of the...
We're going north.
You're following the trail at this point, and you reach a fork in the road. So one of the tracks goes north, and as you sort of stand in this fork, you can hear the sounds of trucks moving up and down a fire trail nearby. So you can probably assume that that trail going north probably leads to the dig site. There is another trail that leads east, and as you look down that trail, Dr. Bernard Clive, you feel a sense of deja vu. Almost like you've seen this trail before somewhere, but you're not sure where. What are you doing?
I've been here before. Slowly polishing off that whiskey, honestly.
Yeah, I think the constable says, I've seen that trail before. I've seen it.
I think it might be this way, guys.
Yeah, I think so too.
But there's people this way.
I want to find where the
Yeah,
monsters
but we're not
went.
trying to find the people, though, Frosty. We're trying to find...
Well, yes, we are. We're trying to find a missing girl and whoever bloody took her.
Yeah, didn't the monsters take her?
What monster? What the...
Whatever took the people from the artist's camp.
Yeah, well, let's not use the word monster at all. Let's not use the M word at all anymore, because it's just a bit scary. You know, we've been out here for a few days. Some people get unsettled.
Look, we're looking for people, and people are that way. We can hear them, so why aren't we going that way?
Yeah, well, that's just the dig site people, right? We're pretty sure it's this way, Frosty. Listen, I've been around the bend. I know this forest just as well as you do. Haven't been wrong so far.
Why is it this way? What's down there?
Well, there's some broken sticks over there.
No, there's not. Look, I know you don't know how to track birdie. Look, you tried. You got us lost, and I had to fish you out of the forest, okay?
When was this? I'm never lost.
Oh, 3 years ago, at that time with
I'm pretty good at going in the forest, Frosty, alright? You might be a little bit better, but this one, I know I can see the trails, alright? Nothing get past these peakers.
You hear Constable Rewalt say, yes, I remember now. I saw the trail in a dream.
all right.
I saw the trail in a dream. And then I think, Clive, you probably realised that as well, that the trail is very similar to the one you had in your dream. In that case, give me a sanity roll.
Oh, I finally fail one. It's an 82.
So in that case, you lose a point of sanity and you start to feel a sense of unease. But, that doesn't... You can still go down that path. It doesn't prevent you from anything. You just feel a little bit uneasy as you look down the path.
I don't know what you guys dreamed about, but in the land of the awake, Sydney told us to go north, and the trail to the north is where the people are. So I feel like we should go that way.
Did you have the dreams, Frosty?
What did I dream about? I dreamed about a lake, and that was about it, really.
You had the same dreams then, right? So this can't be.
I had a dream. I don't know what was in your dream. There are people that way, and we're looking for missing people. So let's go to the bloody people.
All right. We can do that. What are you doing? What are you thinking, Josephine and Laurie? I'd love to get your input.
Well, is this the way that... Because we saw all those drag marks. Did we see more drag marks from the cabin?
The drag marks lead north.
Exactly. And the drag marks lead north. So.
Like same as the dig site? Or the sounds to the people?
You don't hear any people, you just hear trucks. You just hear a truck here and there off the distance, yeah.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. So the drag marks lead kind of towards the noises. Because that's what I'm inclined to follow those.
Laurie, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think Laurie's just happy to follow the group. She wants to get it done as fast as possible and get back to Harris and find out where this 50 grand is.
So, yeah, you're assuming it's unanimous. You're all going north?
Yeah.
To north.
Yeah. Go on then.
You head north. So, you continue up this trail, and the sound of activity gets louder as you head up this trail, and after another, say, half an hour of walking, you come across a boom gate. as the road, the fire trail sort of connects with the trail that you're on, and you see a boom gate up ahead, and you can see, a big fence sort of around the outside saying "Construction, keep out," and you can see a bit of activity as a couple of people in construction hats and high vis are walking around. What do you do?
Is there any sign that, like, there were these drag marks going through here, or does it just look very normal?
The drag marks probably stopped around the time where the road sort of met up with the trail.
Do you reckon we'll just be able to walk in here, or are we going to get, like, detained or barred or questioned or whatever?
Mate, we've got the cop with us. If anything, we detain others.
Right. I don't know if I trust private security firms, though. Do we see any signs of, like, security? Or...
Yeah, you probably see a little security hut, maybe like a meter sort of around, just past the boom gate, sort of probably behind is some mulch or something.
Well, officer, we are on an official missing person search, so I feel like you could take the lead and
That we are.
go tell them that.
Sounds good to me. And yeah, he confidently, or as confidently as he can, walks up to this little security hut. Do you follow?
Not like immediately behind him.
Okay. Yeah, so you see him sort of round the corner, and you see him, and he appears to be talking to someone, and he pulls out his badge and he shows him his badge, and they probably talk for a little while, maybe like a minute or so, and then he sort of turns around the corner and looks at you, and he sort of ushers you over.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go in?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you walk up and you see that he is talking to a gentleman. He is, an older gentleman, sort of quite large, looks to be, fairly wrinkled. And he's got, like, a bushy beard and sort of unkept hair. And he's got a big construction hat on. And he's like, "Hello, my name is Richard. I hear you are looking for someone?"
Yeah, mate, we're looking for, I don't know if you've heard, you should have heard, we're looking for,
Jane Strong.
we're looking for young local, lass, Jane. She's been missing in this forest for a few days now, so we're desperate to find her. Just wondering if you'd seen anything, or...
No, we haven't heard anything. I know, I think James, he drove up yesterday and he told us about what was going on. We've been keeping a lookout, but we haven't heard anything.
Any, seen anything odd lately?
No, nothing odd in particular. We've just been out here doing our work for...
How's the work going?
Yeah. We've found a few things. Just...
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Oh, yeah, just got some deposits, just doing your standard stuff for Strong, just making sure that the ground is suitable for construction, that's all. That's all we're doing at this point.
Can we do a psychology roll?
Yeah, you can.
Why are you doing that? If you're just here to survey for the dam, why do you need to look for things?
Well, we're just establishing the composite material of the ground. We're not looking for anything particular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what did you find?
We were just checking that the ground is suitable for construction, sir. Looks like
Yeah,
it
but
is
you
so
said
far.
you said you found a few things.
Oh, we found some interesting minerals. We've taken them back to UTAS for observation. We'll have a look at, but outside of that, nothing.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Josephine, what do you got?
My psychology roll failed. Does anyone have better psychology?
Okay.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, you can give it a go.
Hard success.
So as you're talking to this guy, he seems... he sort of seems a bit standoffish. He seems... Oddly enough, he seems emotionally cold. Like, he's not quite there. He seems to be going through the motions.
I was like that other guy.
Yeah.
Which guy was that?
The one we met on the fire trail who almost ran us over.
Oh, yeah. I'll be like, alright, mate, I know you got your work to do, but at this point we've come across 2 dead bodies and a missing group of campers.
Right.
We need every hand we can get here to find them and the missing girl. Something's dangerous out here, so I think we'd appreciate the extra hand in looking for them.
Well, I appreciate that time is pressing, but we've got pretty important work to do. So I'm sorry, but we won't be able to help you.
Yeah, look, I don't think your digging is more important than the life of 5-6 people. Okay?
Well, to be perfectly blunt with you, sir, I don't get paid to look for 5 to 6 people. I get paid to dig stuff.
None of us are here to get paid for 5-6 people. We're here because we're decent fucking people. Now, if you don't want to be a decent fucking person, then that's your choice. But look, do you have a daughter?
No.
Do you have a son?
Don't talk to him.
Do you have a brother?
Look, unless if the officer's got something to say, I don't need to talk to you. I don't have time for this.
Isn't Strong your boss?
Yeah, isn't Strong your boss?
I work for Carl White. Carl White works for Lucas Strong. Carl White's told us to stay here, so we're staying here.
But he works for Lucas Strong.
Yeah.
Lucas Strong, I think, would like to find where his daughter is.
Lucas Strong. Sure. And that's why you're here, I'm assuming. We're here to dig. Look, you're being rude, so I'm just going to walk away. I don't like your tone.
Yeah. No worries, mate. No worries.
And sort of Constable Rewalt sort of looks at you, he's like, dude, just fucking calm down for a second, right? And he says, hey, sorry. Look, is it alright if we have a look around? As I said, like, there's a chance that she might have come through here. Look, I can either come back with a warrant, or we can just have a look around now. How would you like to do it? And he sort of thinks for a second, he's like, yeah, okay, you can look around if you need to. And he sort of has like a bit of a death glance at Frosty, but he says, yeah, that's fine, you can look around. And Rewalt says, thank you, I appreciate that. You're being very, very cooperative. And yeah, so he ushers you all in. And he says, yeah, let me take you to Carl. So you walk into this this dig site, and you can see that the dig site, there's 5 huts around the edge of this clearing, and in the center of this clearing is this giant crater that you can see sort of people putting machinery in and out. You can see a couple of people who are sort of walking in between the storage huts and this blast crater. So you probably see the guy who was driving the truck yesterday. You see him with some rope, sort of working on this crater. You see another guy. He's got some tools and he's sort of walking back to the storage hut. And you see another guy who's like a green high vis. He's sort of different to the others. And you see this guy Richard yell out, "Hey, Carl, come here for a second." And Carl stops what he's doing and he walks over. Carl is he's got glasses on. He's a bit thinner than the other ones. He's probably more used to doing admin stuff. And he says, "Carl, we've got the police here. They're looking for that girl." And Carl says, "Oh, yes, of course. Carl White. I'm the supervisor here. Nice to meet you." And he shakes Constable Rewalt's hand. He says, are these people helping you? And Rewalt says, "Yeah, they're my assistants." And he says, "Yes, so we're, there's a chance that this missing girl might have come through here. We just wanted to have a look around, make sure that everything's above board." And Carl says, yes, of course, we can absolutely do that for you. And yeah, by the way, if anyone wants to interject, by all means. But Carl...
I think Laurie would just snort at the word assistant, but apart from that, no.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, so they say, yeah, where would you like to start? And Rewalt says, how do you guys want to do it? Should we stick together, or do you want to fan out?
Does this operation just looks pretty stock standard, right? Just for digging, right? From my point of view.
Yeah.
Would I know any places that, like...
That you would hide a girl?
Yeah, if I was, like, like somewhere where people wouldn't normally check, or would it be, like, out of sight, out of mind?
Well, I mean, the storage sheds are quite large. Probably, you could easily fit someone in there.
Yeah.
But they just look like... It's just a stock standard storage shed, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd want to check the storage sheds anyway.
Yep.
And maybe the dig site itself.
Yep.
Just, like, look around for things.
So, are you guys planning to stick together? How do you guys want to... I think that's what Cuz was asking. So, should we all...
Have we met this Carl guy?
Have you met him?
Yeah.
I would say no. I think this is probably the first time you're meeting him.
Oh. So he's there talking to us, is
Yeah, he's talking to you, yeah. So we can... Like, happy to give you the tour if you want.
We're just a bit curious about the urgency of this project.
It's a very urgent project, sir. We got a lot of money at stake.
Why?
The government's going to approve this dam any day now. We got to make sure we're ready.
I get that, but why is it more urgent than finding 6 missing people?
Did you say 6 missing people? I thought it was just the one.
Well, yeah, there was the one, but there's also I don't know how many in total. Josie, there's a few uni students of yours that were also out here. They're missing too.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We've also found 2 or 3 dead bodies at this point, so I don't think nothing's going on. So, I mean, it could just be me, but I feel like that's more of a priority than digging.
Yes, but, we've got a job to do, so we need to make sure that we get this done. We'll be okay.
Okay, so, but like, say you're at the grocery store, and you work at the grocery store.
Right.
And someone's trying to buy their groceries from you, but there's someone having a heart attack next to you. Would you help the person having a heart attack, or scan that person's groceries?
I'd call 000 and get the professionals involved. Isn't that what you're doing?
Yeah, so you would stop scanning the groceries and do something about someone needing help.
Am I a heart surgeon? Are you a heart surgeon?
No.
Sir?
No, but you would stop doing something.
Would you know what to do if someone was having a heart attack? Because I don't.
Look, mate. Oh, so you don't know any. So if you don't know how to help someone, you don't try, right?
Stay in my lane. Simple as that.
Right. Yeah. All right.
He also seems cold as well, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Would you like the tour or not, sir?
Mate, I'm just going to say, I think you're up to something here. All the trails of all these missing people lead to your fucking dig site, all right? Now, are you going to... If you're not going to help us find her, then great. But, mate, we know you're up to something here.
I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
No, you don't.
And Rewalt sort of says, Frosty, just calm down. If they ask us to leave, we have to leave.
I'm sick of being the only person in this fucking forest that seems to care about people, okay? You're all here for your money. Laurie, you too. Money. There's people dying out here, and none of you give a shit.
You done?
And I've had it.
Are you done, sir?
No.
Please leave the property.
I'm going to be done when we find this girl, so if you're not going to fucking help us...
He calls over... He starts to call people over. So James and the other guy who was sort of walking around. He says, James, Dean, come over here. Can you kindly escort these lovely people off the property? Sir, he talks to the constable. You're welcome to come back with a warrant, but this is just disrupting our operations and we can't have this. And the 3 of them start to slowly surround you, and they are looking to walk you off.
That's alright, I'll leave. I'm done with this dickhead.
I mean, isn't it a bigger issue to your operations if they find dead bodies here? Because that's what all signs point to, people being dragged here.
To be honest with you, I would have happily given you the tour, but your friend here is being incredibly belligerent and rude, so
We're not wanting a tour. We're wanting to find missing people, okay?
Off you go then.
We don't give a shit about your tour.
Everyone here is accounted for. You don't need to be here. Please leave. And they start to physically, they're going to physically push you and surround you and push you off the property.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving. What a dickhead. What a dickhead. I'm leaving.
Is there a lake here? Like as part of the dig site? Because they're like building a dam, right? They're damming up a lake.
Yeah. So there is a lake nearby. You can sort of see they've got this. They've sort of built this pulley system that it appears to be pulley system. It's like a series of poles and rope that are sort of connected to each other, and one of them leads into the crater, and the other one leads down the hill. And you can probably see just like a hint of blue, sort of sparkling off the sun.
I'm gonna like point to it and say to Frosty, like, I think we need to go that way.
Why?
Because everything, like, all these weird dreams we've been having, there's something to do with a lake. And it looks like they're taking stuff out of a lake, right? Or into a lake. Like, what's that?
As you say this, they are now pushing you off the property, back down towards the fire trail.
I've already walked off.
Okay, yeah, all right. So everyone's gonna walk off.
Like Liam's very curious about the mythos elements of this, but Frosty, who has lost 2 out of 80 sanity, is pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh.
No one cares about people in this game.
It's capitalism, I tell ya. Capitalism's the real horror.
Yeah, damn capitalism.
All right, Laurie, what are you doing at this point?
As we're being escorted, Laurie might try and say, "Hey," to the people escorting us out. How much you guys making out here?
He just ignores you. He doesn't say anything. He knows what you're trying to do, and he's just like not having a bar of it.
Because there's some real money. There's some real money in it if you help us out.
Yep. So he just seems he's just cold, just pushing you away. He doesn't even acknowledge that. And they're both Dean and James, sort of herding you off the property like you'd herd cats. And you find yourself back at the boom gate.
How much you guys want to explore this site?
Well, do we know where they got taken? Right. The trail ended when we got to the road, right?
Yeah.
I think that lake has something to do with it.
You think the lake? I mean, I've got a mind to just go back to town and get a warrant.
How long is it going to take to do that? It's like a 2-day hike, right?
No. That'll take a while.
So far.
That's the thing. This whole situation. There's many times where I'd be like, "Let's go back and get help," but we can't because we're in the middle of the forest.
It's too far. And there's no time. Yeah.
Time-wise, it doesn't make sense to play a role-playing game where you're like, we walk back to town for 3 days. And
Well, yeah. I mean, also, you're definitely concerned, right? Because the first 72 hours are crucial, right? After that, you don't know what's happened.
Yeah.
So you're in the last 24 hours of this girl gone missing.
And we don't have the manpower to bloody fight these people.
Well, yeah. How much do you guys? Because I can make a real distracting mess if you guys wanna explore.
And Walt looks at you and says, "Well, what do you propose? Because between you and me, I think they're fucking up to something."
Oh, they clearly are.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for your fucking loudmouth, we'd be doing a tour of the site and actually getting a search in instead of pissing the guy off.
Mate, I don't
You're
think...
done. You're done, Frosty. It's my turn. I'm taking control. All right, what do you got, Laurie?
All right, fine. Let's see your immaculate policing at work. Let's go.
Laurie, what do you got?
I go in first, break in, make a lot of noise. They come for me. You guys explore.
All right. Sounds good. Any objections?
I mean, is that going to be safe for you, Laurie?
No, I'll be fine.
Bernie's just wondering how they never mentioned the dude that we gave to them that was shot, right?
Oh, yeah, we left the guy on the fire track.
Hey, what was that?
We left the guy to them, and then he said, "Oh, nothing's been happening here. Don't you worry." It's like,
Yeah.
mate, he doesn't know about us, and he doesn't know about us, the guy they're giving. He should have been like, "Yeah, some people gave us this random dude with a shot in the leg the other day." He didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
The Bernie's sus.
They're definitely hiding stuff.
So, like, let's come back at night. But also, apparently, night's when the monsters turn up.
Yeah, I don't think we can afford to wait.
No. We'll go in now. I'll go in loud, distract him. We'll be fine.
If you're okay with that, Laurie, let's do it. I think we got to find answers, and we can't wait. I can't wait for a warrant. Who knows if we can get one?
Where is like the? Just thinking back to the places. Laurie would want to make, I guess, a distraction far away from where you want to explore.
Far from where you want to explore.
Where would that?
Well, the tree line sort of cuts around sort of the western side of the dig site, and the pulley system's over on the east side. So the west side's all wilderness. So if you wanted to drag them out into the tree line, that would be your best bet. Well, the west or further north than that, because there's all tree line after that.
Yeah, I reckon we go for that pulley and follow along.
We want to see what they're digging up, right?
Yeah. Alright, so, thinking the plan for Laurie is she jumps the boom gate and just runs in and sort of through the camp, like through the site and towards that way, yelling something like, "You can't fucking tell me what to do. You can't fucking kick me out."
Yeah. So you start running. I'm assuming that's what you're doing. You're going to start running to the boom gate.
Yeah.
And then running into the campsite.
Yeah, running through the site.
Cool. Okay. What is your movement speed?
It's not great. It's 7.
7? Alright, cool. Yeah, so you do that. You start... Yeah, describe to me what you do.
Yeah, I think at first she'll go, like, a little bit slow to make sure that people notice her. And she'll sort of yell, "You fucking can't kick me out if I want to fucking be here. What do you think you're doing? You can't touch me."
Yeah, and you probably see, like, James and Dean, the two people who were sort of hurting you out, and Richard, the guy at the boom gate. They sort of say, "Oi, what the fuck are you doing?" And they run towards you.
Yeah.
But they're coming from the east and the south of where you are, so you've got a clear path to the north or the west, whichever way you want to go.
Yeah, she'll try and speed up then and head west. Hopefully they'll chase her. I can fucking go where I want.
Yeah, give me a constitution roll.
That is a regular success.
So they they start chasing after you, the three of them. So James and Dean, they all roll pretty well. So all three of them start chasing after you to the west. As you're scrambling through, give me a dex roll. There's some boxes and stuff you're trying to vault over is sort of set up to the west. Give me a dex roll to see if you can get around them.
I did! I got a 25!
Yeah, so you just vault them. You just run over the top. And, they're sort of chasing after you. Meanwhile, Rewalt sort of looks and sees the three of them running off. And he says, "Alright, now's our chance. Be fucking quiet, alright?" And he just starts head down, going into the site on the eastern side. What are the rest of you doing?
Guess I follow.
Yeah, probably follow. Whereabouts are the those work sheds things?
The work sheds are sort of on the southern wall, near the southern tree line. So just in front of... So pretty much as soon as you walk into the gate, you can see the first storage shed is immediately on your right-hand side.
Is there any window? There's no windows, there's just a door, right?
You do see some of them have windows, but not all of them.
I'll try and poke my head through and look through the windows of each one that I can, just while we sort of pass them.
Okay. And Josephine and Darren, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just following the constable.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Okay. So you will start with the first window. You sort of look in, and you see Carl White is got his head down. It looks like he's doing paperwork, but he is. It almost looks a bit like he's sleeping. You're not quite sure what he's doing there. But he is just sort of sitting at his desk. But he doesn't notice you unless you decide to go in. But it looks like an office.
Yeah, no, it's alright. I'll skip that one then.
All right. As you're doing that, Laurie, you're still running towards the tree line?
Yep.
Yep. So, yeah, you make it out there. The three of them are sort of continuing to follow you as you head out that way. What do you do?
Are there any buildings around this west side?
No. All the buildings are on the they're sort of on the south side. It's all sort of in the southeastern part of the site.
Yeah.
So you're sort of heading towards, like, you can see like a little trail. You see a little trail that's sort of branching out from the west side.
Yep. I think then, because she wants to stay on the property so that they keep chasing her. So she might start to veer north a little bit when she starts to get close to the edge to make sure they stay.
Yep. And yeah, so you see the three of them. They sort of branch out. They sort of see you going north, and they're sort of trying to corral you into a spot, but they're not very fast. Probably there's about the same speed, so they're probably going to struggle to do that. Meanwhile, the rest of you, assuming we're going on to cabin number 2.
Sure. Yep.
So in cabin number 2, you can see just a bunch of beds. Look fairly untidy, unkempt, and whatnot. But yeah, you assume this is where they sleep, and you can see that there are 4. You see 4 beds.
Can I see? There's no one in any of them at the moment, is there?
No.
All right. I'll move on, I guess. Actually, no one's in the room, is there?
No, it's empty.
Am I next to a door or anything?
Yeah, you're next to a door. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and jump in there and just have a look around.
In the bedroom?
Yeah, just looking for any paperwork or photos or anything, or pictures or anything.
No, you don't find anything like that.
Yeah, that's just a quick glance. So I'm not going to do like a thorough research, and then I'll just poke my head out and just see where the constable and everyone else is at.
Yeah, so they're you probably see everyone else. I'm assuming the constable's probably moving on to the 3rd and 4th cabin. What are you two doing? Are you following him?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, the constable quickly sort of steps into the next one, and you can see you're following him in, and you see a kitchen. And it's sort of it's like a standard demountable style kitchen. You see there's a cheap table in the middle, and you can see like a sink, and you see various assortments of like food and coffee and drinks and whatnot. Yeah. Meanwhile, Laurie, the 3 men starting to they're trying to herd you into sort of a corner. It's hard to say corner because it's like almost like a big circle, but they're sort of trying to corral you into a spot so they can sort of corner you. Give me a dexterity roll.
Ooh, I have passed, but I think I'd want to like duck a little bit, but I think Laura also wants to be caught potentially, because then she can sort of struggle with them longer as well.
Okay.
So maybe with her pass, she like faints, but like incorrectly on purpose.
So, sorry, what's incorrectly on purpose?
Oh, sorry. Maybe she like faints incorrectly on purpose, like does like pretends to dodge, but like dodges into one of them.
Oh, okay. Yep. So with your success, describe to me how you do that.
So as they are approaching her, she will sort of get into like a bit of a fighting crouch, and then weave to the left, and then run to the right, and sort of trip over a little bit and stumble into one of them.
Yep, okay. And as you do that, I think the other two are they sort of lagging behind. They're not very fast. So you sort of bump into him. Do you try and knock him down?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, give me a strength roll to see if you can knock him down.
Regular success.
Yeah. So yeah, you barrel into him and you sort of knock him on his back. He's like, oh, ow. And he sort of has to scramble up, but the other two it gives them a chance to sort of get in closer. Meanwhile, the rest of you going into hut number 4. I'm assuming is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, hut number 4, you can see this one. This is the first hut that doesn't have any windows. So you open up. The only way to go in is by opening. So you open it up, and the lights are off, and you can see sort of in on the wall immediately near the door. So the door's just off to the left, and you can just see a whole bunch of various mineral samples, and just various storage equipment. Like you see like just a lot of like wood and like small tools and stuff like that. Just odd bits and pieces here and there, plus some minerals that you can find. And yeah, so Constable goes in. Are you following?
Sure.
Yeah, so the Constable just sort of he is just quickly going to scan the minerals, and you see it's really dark in here because there's no windows. But he pulls out a flashlight, and he you see there's another door just beyond in the storage hut, and you see him sort of push through. He's going to go through that door and look in there. As you walk in, you notice the crystals they're very strange crystal. It's got a strange blue tint to it. Yeah, it's very odd. Do you stop to look at the crystals, or are you game mode?
Yeah, I'll stop to look at the crystal.
Yeah, sure. You can, if you want, you can give me a natural world roll, or a by geology, or even biology.
I've got
push my kindness.
Pretty good in biology and chemistry, so
chemistry. I'll take chemistry.
That's a hard success.
Yeah. So with your hard success, you're looking at these crystals, and they are very, very strange. It's the formation of these crystals isn't like anything you've ever seen before. You haven't really had much to do with crystals, but you sort of know the basic idea of how they form and how they work, and made by pressure and various different sort of types of crystal and their shape. But this crystal is unlike anything you've ever seen before, and it's got this strange blue tint, and it's almost as if as you're holding it, you sort of feel like this power emanating from the crystal. Frosty, what are you doing at this point? And Bernie, I should say, because you're with them. Are you watching? You sort of see Josephine sort of stop and look at this crystal. Do you acknowledge her, or are you just going straight into the room?
I'd probably just go stand near the front of the thing, because I'm still a bit worried about Laurie and just seeing if she's got caught and all that.
You can see the commotion on the other side of the campsite.
It's a weird looking crystal, but Frosty's dead set on finding this girl.
Okay.
So he's continuing the search to find any signs of her or anyone else that might be in trouble. So where are you going to go, Frosty? Are you going to follow the constable into the room? Are you going to hang out with Josephine? Are you going to hang out back with... I'll go into the room with the police guy.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So you do that. You sort of barge into this room, and you sort of see a few things at once. As you sort of see the constable's in the room, and the light is sort of fixated on a man, but he looks dead. And when I say dead, he's desiccated, right? He's been dead for at least 50 years. He's all skin and bones. But you see this figure turn its head.
Oh, he's not just lying on the floor?
No, he's standing. He's standing up on 2 feet, and he looks at you.
Oh.
And he says,
"Take him down."
I'll need a sanity roll just on seeing this thing.
Oh no, I've actually failed somehow. That's 86 on a 78.
Oh dear. Oh jeez. Oh my lord. You lose 7 points of sanity.
Wow.
7? What?
Yes, as this animated corpse that looks to be 50 years old is talking to you. And you feel... So, give me an intelligence roll first.
Mm-hmm. Pass. That's not
Yeah,
good.
okay. So you're going to have a bout of madness. Yeah, so what's your involuntary action first up? What do you do?
What? How is he standing up? How is he's dead? He's dead?
Yeah, you can see he's looking at you, and he just says probably no more than like an inside speaking voice, just says,
Take him down.
Well, I mean, that's a good hint for what you want to do for the bout of madness, but involuntary action is... I don't know, I think it'd just be frozen in fear.
yeah, okay, that works.
Because Frosty's been so unflustered by everything so far, and then to all of a sudden be like, shit. So he's probably just frozen in fear.
Yeah, I think it says here flee in panic.
Okay. I probably wouldn't be a flee. It would be like a sort of... It'd be like a, in the movies, like a slow backpedal out the door.
Yeah, I think, that's fine. That's fine.
Like that's not right. And then just sort of backpedal out the door.
What happens is you sort of see the flashlight sort of move across the room, and you see as you follow the flashlight, you see a girl about probably no older than 16, and she is tied to a pillar.
Oh God. Just as I'm having the bout of madness, we find her.
There's her mouth is covered by a scarf. You move across, you see a young boy, probably no older than 6 or 7, also tied to another pillar. And then behind him is a man in his 40s, and he's also tied to another pillar.
What?
They both aren't moving, and they appear to be dead.
The hunting people.
The flashlight sort of turns at you, and you see Constable Rewalt. His eyes are glazed over, and his mouth is like hanging off. You can almost see drool coming out of his mouth as he raises his gun and he fires at you.
Damn.
Fuck's sake.
You have been listening to the Fumbled Anthology. If you enjoyed this production, new episodes are released every Sunday, and you can find more creepy tales by visiting fumbledanthology.com or check us out on the social media of your choice. Thank you for listening. See you next week.